Hi guys, my name is Naomi, but some people know me as AdiiWhite, and I'm building my first PC. This is part 4, the actual build. Hey, welcome. I don't want to yap too much because I know why you're all here to see the build, so let me not distract you. Let me not talk too much. Let's just do a quick run through of everything that we've gotten throughout the past year and a half, almost 2 years now since I started this journey. So the first thing I got was the case, which I got locally. That was the first part I got, and then I explained the reasoning behind it in my first video. If you wanna watch it, the card will be up there. So my first shipment from Amazon, from the US, was the motherboard and the CPU. That was my second video. If you wanna watch it and the reasoning why I got the specific parts, the card will be up there. So those are the second parts I got.
Since I'm sure someone will ask in the comments, I use ServoStore as my shipping agent for all my parts that have imported from the US.
In my second shipment, I got the power supply, the RAM, which is this one up here, the storage, the 2 storages, and this fan, the 120 blades. So in the video I kind of ranted how I wanted to use 140 in front of my case. So yeah, that's what I got in my second shipment, but it's in my third video. If you want to watch the reasoning why I picked those parts, the card will be up here. So in my third shipment, I got my GPU. That's why it actually took so long, because this was actually, if you know PCs, you know the GPU is almost like sometimes half of the cost of your build, or even like 3/4, or yeah, it's just one of the most expensive parts. So if you were to look back at my previous video, it's like been it could be 8+ months, even a year. I ended up getting the GeForce RTX 4070 Super in white. The next thing I got in that same shipment was the cooler. This cooler, and even the cooler I was planning to get before, I overspent. I know. With any NZXT products, you're literally paying for the brand half the time. So you could probably get a cheaper cooler, which works completely fine. But for some reason, I was NZXT brainwashed, and yeah, I just really wanted an NZXT cooler. So I overspent. I know. And with this shipment, I also got these fans, the 140 blades. Because in my previous shipment, I made the mistake of buying 120. So in this shipment, I got the 120 fans. Sorry, the 140. I also got a mouse. I think it's a Razer Viper V2 Pro. I'll put a picture of the video right here. As you can see, it's been a journey. It literally took me almost like 2 years now to finish everything, but I'm happy and blessed that I could. I'm grateful to everyone who supported me through this process. I've had some silent cheerleaders, so I really appreciate you guys, because this hasn't been easy. So we're gonna go into the build.
Hi guys, just a little disclaimer. I know I overspent on brand names and also just the parts being white. Just know you could always get the same parts for a lot cheaper if you go for the black variant or just a different brand in general. Alright, that's all. Let's get into the actual build. Bye bye! We are now entering the unboxing and building portion of the video. If this is something you are not interested in and you just want to see the complete build, please go to the timestamp that's going to appear on the screen. And also a big shout out to my friend Fazar, who is the one currently helping me build this PC. He's been a big help throughout the whole process since the beginning. If I had any questions or just need any advice with what the hell I was doing, you know. So yeah, if you need someone to just make your life easier and you don't want to do this whole guessing if parts are going to be compatible or what's the best parts or am I getting the best price, etc., because honestly it's a lot and some people are not up for that whole process. So if you want someone to do for you everything, he's your guy. He can literally just make your life easier in that sense. His Twitch channel and Instagram will be in the description below, so if you guys need any help, you know where to contact him or where to get him. I didn't want the situation whereby I'm giving someone all these parts and they just send me a finished product. I want to be involved in the whole process and also I just wanted to also build it because I've seen too many videos online and I wanted to do it for myself for once. He was kind enough to supervise, but also ended up building like 99% of the thing, but at least I felt involved and I learned a lot of stuff throughout the whole process. We were doing this for a good 6 hours, I feel, because honestly he would have taken a shorter amount of time if I wasn't there, but just the whole process of explaining to me how to do everything and also recording content, honestly it makes sense why there's not a lot of Kenyans out here making content of them building, because it's a hassle. Especially I think it's harder for me because I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and in addition to that I'm supposed to also concentrate on the camera. But yeah, so that's where you'll find some other clips are just kind of weird. We were just too focused on the build and weren't concentrating on where the camera was looking at. All in all, everything went smoothly. We didn't have any major problems. Even while switching on, nothing was broken, thank God, because that is a risk you face while shipping from abroad. So yeah, everything went well. Hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the video. Toodles. some small bumps we hit along the way, one being the fans. They did not switch on because they weren't fitting well in the case, so that had a lot of maneuvering we had to do. Fazal right now hates those fans so much. He'll tell you all about it probably when you ever see him. But yeah, that was one, but we got it to work somehow. And then second thing being the RAM. So the mistake I made with my RAM is that it works, it's completely fine, but it's not hitting the best speeds it should, mainly because I didn't buy the correct variation of the RAM I currently have. So it was a little bit of an mistake, but to avoid it, you in the future, if you're doing this yourself, just check on your motherboards, on the website for your motherboard, for the verified vendor list for your RAM and your CPU. If I did that, I'd probably avoid this problem, but it was something, honestly, I didn't know. So
Go ahead.
This is not the first time she's saying this, by the way.
You're going to be muted.
I'm going to comment. These fans, are they RGB?
They're not doing anything.
I don't know, these fans are weird. They're gonna race around.